What up, everybody? Welcome to another sneaker unboxing video. My name's Steven Jabori, and here we have the Kyrie 5 BHMs. For those unaware, the BHM stands for Black History Month, as this time in February every year, Nike has been releasing a collection of shoes, all with a Black History Month motif. These in particular, the Kyrie 5s, struck me as the most aesthetically pleasing in the collection this year, and did go up against some Jordan pairs, some LeBrons, a lot of strong contenders, but I really feel like this pair was the standout of the bunch, and it comes at a very affordable $130 price point when you consider a lot of Nike basketball sneakers are going for $200 plus these days. So we got the Kyrie 5, size 12, BHM. Let's talk about the box. The box is gorgeous. Matte black finish, gold foil on the BHM logo. And you really can't go wrong with black and gold. It's such a beautiful colorway and pretty safe for almost everything from clothes to watches to cars when you think about it. It is a fantastic start to this unboxing. Presentation is top notch. So let's get into it. Standard white tissue paper. And there we have it, Kyrie 5s. Let's take a closer, more detailed look at this shoe. Alright guys, welcome back. Now that you've seen a closer look at the shoe, I'm going to take you through some of the really cool features and Easter eggs that are on this pair, as well as giving you some of my initial thoughts and impressions. As far as build quality goes, these are very capable, technically sound basketball shoes. You can go right into the court with them. And compared to the Air Max 97s that I did earlier, that was about 2 weeks ago, I find this build quality to be a lot better. There was some bleeding of the colors with the Air Max. There was some fraying here and there. This pair, at least my pair of Kyrie 5s here, are very, very precisely crafted. I mean, there's not a lot of flaws that I can find with my naked eye. So build quality is very high on this sneaker, and you can just take it right onto the court if you want to, or you can wear it out casually. It also benefits from the new Air Zoom 5 cushion technology in the sole, so more cushion, more stability, more comfort. It should definitely be a comfortable shoe to work out in, play ball in, or just walk around in. So let's start at the top here. We have a really cool overlay on the laces, or on the tongue I should say. The laces go over, and it's got kind of like a leaf or a feathered shape. I find that to be really cool. You have raised in here are like a square futuristic type pattern, which plays into Nike's Afrofuturism design aesthetic they were going for with this shoe. And actually, if you turn the shoe this way, in my opinion, it kind of goes from like a feather or leaf texture, and this way it almost resembles like the really tall African like warrior type shields you would think. Kind of like when I picture in my head, I can picture a shield like that, like a full-size 6 foot tall shield. Let's move on to the back. The heel here, you have a really beautiful knit pattern, which again, some more square and hard lines kind of denoting that Afrofuturism design aesthetic, but then it keeps with the rich color palette that is traditional with African design. So a nice melding of tradition and a futuristic approach in the design of this shoe. Also, you have the V signifying 5. This is the Kyrie 5 on the heel. On the swoosh here, you have two different design swooshes. This is the right foot, or the left foot, excuse me. On the right foot, you have a different design. It's a plastic piece, kind of inlaid, and one is more futuristic. One looks more kind of like a metal. You know, both pretty cool. They're just kind of inlaid on there, and then on the inside of the shoe, you have a kind of feels more like a printed swoosh. with a little bit of texture going on there that matches the texture of the knit upper. So as far as Easter eggs here with the shoe, there's a lot of cool little messages or shout outs, if you will. On the front of the shoe, you have hungry and humble printed here, and kind of like a stay hungry, stay humble theme. Along the side here where the sole creeps up, which I've always loved this feature of the Kyries. I think going back to the Kyrie ones, the soles of the shoe always kind of creeped up into the upper here, allowing players to get extra traction when, you know, turning their foot or making a cut. And that's kind of like the technical aspect to why they do that. But design-wise, I always thought it looked really cool. But so along here you have Azure 11/23/2015, and that is a shout out to Kyrie Irving's daughter. And on this shoe we have Elizabeth 6/13/67, which is a shout out to Kyrie's mother, Elizabeth. So, and then on the bottom here we have 1992, the Kyrie Irving logo, and 1992 is when Kyrie was born. Now, sticking with the soles of these shoes, I love the color blocking pattern on this shoe. It reminds me of Brand Nubian or Tribe Called Quest album covers. The bold colors on this shoe are really done well, because when you have bold colors like this and you want to really maximize the use of them, and sometimes that can be a little problematic and make the shoe maybe a little too overt, maybe a little too loud and flashy, and kind of take away from the quality of the silhouette or the design. It's nice that the colors aren't too vibrant or too loud, so that gives you some flexibility in how you want to wear these shoes and what you want to pair it with. So lastly, if we look back at the tongue here, you have the Kyrie Irving logo kind of pressed onto the tongue there. You also have Kyrie's signature here, as well as the BHM logo. And overall, this is a shoe that I very much will enjoy playing in or wearing out, and definitely intrigued to see what this Air Zoom 5 cushion feels like. This is actually the only Kyrie pair I've pulled the trigger on since the Kyrie ones. That was still probably my favorite design, but this one is most certainly a close second, especially with this colorway and design aesthetic. So once again, this is the Kyrie 5 BHM, the Black History Month collection that Nike just released. You can still get them on Nike.com. They're probably still available on the sneakers app as well as other retailers. They're retailing for around $130. I think it's a really good price for a really well-built, very capable court shoe. And yeah, that's it, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in again. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please consider liking, commenting, subscribing. Give me your thoughts on this shoe, whether you liked it, you hated it, or if there's a different era of Kyrie shoe that you prefer over the 5s. Like I said, I'm still partial to the 1s, but I still find this shoe to be very, very intriguing and very, very cool looking. So thanks again, guys, for your time. Have a good one, and I'll see you soon.